It pisses people off in America when these people from Asia come over there and they're more educated than they are, and guess what? They're honest too.
Right. Right.
So it's like sort of like a I don't know how we'll ever kill racism, but America has a certain percentage of it that's racist to the core.
Yeah.
And they go by the name of Christians.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But if you read the Bible, it ain't Christian. So because if you read the Bible, it's a beautiful book. But to me, it's all mythology. I mean, that's how I feel about it. But this is a good lead-in for the pharmaceutical industry. So now you have a lot of people living in Asia, a lot of people living in America. You have 2-3 lakh people living in Nepali, living in Dallas. You got the same thing in New York. You got the same things all over the country. Thank goodness we need more Nepalis, hardworking, educated people. We need those people because all these other rednecks are lazy sons of bitches. Trump comes from a family of racists that go back back to his father and his grandfather. During the World War, before World War I, Trump's father left Germany, came to America to make his fortune because he was running away from the draft. So that's a really I'll tell you my personal feeling about Trump. He's never been a good guy. He's never done a good thing for anything but himself. He built these hotels. Well, he had a scam. He has a building full of lawyers. He hires you as a contractor or a subcontractor, then gives you 70% up front. Then when you're finished, he tells you, okay, go get your lawyer and get the rest of your money. And a lot of people can't afford it. There's over 4,000 lawsuits against Trump in New York for non-payment. So you work hard, do a good job, and then he don't give you your pay. He did that in Atlantic City. He did that in New York. That's why they're going to put him in jail. If you don't think that Trump is going to go in jail, then you really don't know America.
Before the elections?
Not before the elections, but he won't win the election. He will not win the election. You'll see. And then when you see that, we'll have a party.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? He's like the worst character of a person that you could ever meet. You know what I mean? So he has no redeeming value. He has no values. He has no integrity. You see what he's doing in court, all the games that he's playing in court. That's pissed off a lot of people. Democracy is what created America. We're not going to deal with fascists. My grandfather, my fathers, my uncles, we all fought in World War I, World War II, the Korean War, Vietnam. We fought in every war in the world. We're not going to vote for a fascist. We're not going to allow fascists to rule our country. We're not going to do it. It's just not going to happen. So everybody who thinks, oh, you're going to do it, because they've been listening to the wrong news. You should listen to Midas Touch on YouTube or MidasTouch.org or whatever on their website, and there's a true democracy. We love democracy, man. We want to be democratic. We want to be able to vote. We want to be able to vote for who we want and who we don't want. We're not going to be ruled by fascists, not in my lifetime. And Biden will beat him so bad that it's going to be so funny. It's going to be so. And then he's going to say, oh, they fixed it. They rigged 50 states against me. That's what he's going to say. He's the biggest scumbag that's ever fucking lived, dude. He's not a good person. So that's my opinion. I'm allowed to have an opinion. Under Trump,
Hey, of
he
course.
may not give you an opinion.
Really?
Yes. The first thing he's going to do is going to take your right and then make you broke. The Republicans, the last Republicans, have given the rich tax breaks of 80%. When I was in India, if you wanted to be a billionaire, you better make $10 billion.
Is it the same right now as well? in India?
Nowadays, it's the same thing. I don't know about India nowadays. I know about America. I know that in America, I pay 28%, and people like that fascist, what's his name, Elon Musk, he pays nothing. What the fuck good is that, man? He makes that much money. He needs to pay.
Isn't it because he's reinvesting in other stuff?
No, man.
He's
You
not
got to
cashing
pay.
out?
Everybody pays taxes, man. Everybody has to pay in America. Why shouldn't he? If he makes that much money, then damn right he should pay more.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I can't even tell you. I mean, I watch this stuff like 24/7. This is my main game as far. I'm on it every day. I see all the dirty things that he does. He attacks the judges. He attacks the prosecutors. He attacks our legal system. Dude, we are nothing without a legal system. I mean, even though it's been used against me, but I fought the legal system. A lot of times I've won. Won a couple. I always won, but I lost all my money. But Trump is full of shit. He says he's a billionaire. Then how come you can't make bond, dude? $175 billion. You're a billionaire, and you can't make bond? Come on, man. He tells everybody, I read a thing about him, how much he cheats at golf.
Mm-hmm. Really?
It's so funny.
Yeah, I think I've heard about that.
He cheats at golf. He hits the ball outside of the lane. He'll throw it back in, and then he'll right where it got thrown in. I mean, he's a cheat. He's been cheating his whole life. That's why he's going to go to jail. Because I need to see him go to jail. If I could go to jail for smoking a joint, this guy can go to jail for threatening judges, threatening prosecutors, and threatening the government. He should go to jail. I could go to jail for smoking a joint, but he can do what he did and not go to jail? That don't work that way. It's going to catch up to him. He sold secrets to our enemy. When he left the White House, he took our nuclear plans and this and that and was selling them like he owned them and stuff. Nobody has betrayed the American government more than Donald Trump. And I realize it. I'm an ex-military guy, man. It pisses me off he ain't in jail.